When I started the Courage to Continue, thinking about corporate sustainability and what has gone right and where can we improve. When I was thinking about what we've gotten right, I think and showcase in many ways the environmental benefits, the long-termism of where markets are going. There's a number of things that made a lot of sense to me. However, when I was thinking about where could we improve, it was really easy to think about sustainability when you have a whole of government approach to climate, which we had in our former administration. With priorities changing, like with every administration they do, the challenge then is how does that make sense with national security? And as I dug into that question more and more, I realized it was actually the Republican Party has such a strong tradition of environmental security. If we think about Theodore Roosevelt saying, look, not only do we need the great outdoors to enjoy them, go camping, hiking, but we need to commercialize them for the long term. We need to have assets at our disposal in the case of war or defense or a secure and resilient economy. Economic prosperity, national security go hand in hand. Fast forward to Herbert Hoover around the time of the Great Depression and the commercialization of our waterways. He said we can only commercialize our waterways if we secure them, if we think about them for the long term. Fast forward again to protection of natural assets as fundamental to national security, Richard Nixon, who started the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. It wasn't under a Democratic president. Those rights to nature were actually reinforced by Gerald Ford. And then the largest expansion of environmental security and the rights to nature was actually under George H.W. Bush. So I quickly learned there's a huge tie to the idea of national security, economic prosperity, and environmental security as one of those links. As we think about it in today's context, why does that make sense? Well, if we think about China containment and geopolitical strategy for the US, and the US trying to still demonstrate its leadership, environmental security looks to its business, the heartbeat of our economy, to say, how do you contribute to environmental security? With things like resilient supply chains, access to critical minerals, the use of AI for less waste, better energy management, energy security, water security, food security. These are all things that commerce can contribute to, our large businesses. These are things that policymakers are thinking about day in and day out. And to me, this is a missing piece to the current national security strategy.